Hello everybody, my name's Llama Joe and welcome to my channel. Alright, we are back with the letter. Ashton found Marianne, finally, freed her from the jail cell, and they're talking about going back and trying to figure out how to defeat this curse. And we are on the last day, as far as the journal entries go, we are on the last day. So, it's coming to a close one way or the other.
That's more than enough.
And yeah, he convinced her to help out and blah blah blah. She nods, albeit weakly. Then without another word, I ended the episode and I didn't realize the scene change was right here. Oh well. Then without another word, she gestured for me to follow, leading me further into the passage. Yeah, I would've. Oh well. After his fall, Ashton found himself in an underground passage. When he came to, there he encountered Marianne McCullough, who got trapped in one of the jail cells for several days. The detective managed to free her, and in turn, she helped him find a way into the mansion. Okay. Occasionally, she'll stop, find perches on the wall to catch her breath, but throughout the short walk, she asks for neither a break nor assistance. I suppose that's something we have in common. Eventually, we get to a dead end. Although before I can question her on it, she begins palming for something on the wall, tracing her fingers along withered edges of the bricks with a frown on her face.
It should be somewhere here, I think.
What the hell are you doing?
It's like, once again, it's like some Scooby-Doo level stuff. Yep. She merely holds up a hand, begging for my silence to continue searching. Then, without warning, a few minutes later, something clicks. A portion of the wall shifts ajar to reveal a glimpse of another room. Bottles lining the walls, liquor barrels for aging. The wine cellar, indeed.
The ladder to the kitchen is on the far end of this room.
Surreal. This is all nothing but a surreal nightmare, but after everything, should this even be a surprise to me? Ghosts? Curses? Hidden passages? I can't even bring myself to question the existence of this door anymore. I simply follow her to the Undercroft without a single question, in spite of a number of them already swimming inside my head. As a kid, I used to crave for this kind of adventure. The stuff of mystery and detective novels, daring chases, interesting cases to solve, suspects to put behind bars, justice to serve. I was blinded, I admit. Now, I simply want this to be over. I don't like this. Something tells me we're gonna have something blocking our way. We leave the door open in case there's a need for a quick exit, especially after she mentions it's only by chance she's been able to open the door the last time. We can't waste time finding the switch again on the occasion something goes horribly wrong. There's bound to be, with me feeling this high-strung and tense. I'm not even sure why I thought it would be a good idea to enlist McCullough's help. Although she has been quite helpful so far, I can't shake off the horrible feeling something's going to happen to her if she stays with me. Even if I'm her safest bet, if she wants to get out of this place alive.
You really believe that, don't you?
Oh, that's Rebecca.
Did you say something?
McCullough pauses mid-step, turning to me confused.
I didn't.
Yep.
You sure? I just heard...
Don't you think I'll be the first person who'll know? Look, the ladder leading to the kitchen's up ahead. You might want to hurry. I just want to be done with this place.
See? You dragged another one.
This time, I'm sure. There's really a voice. Well, voices. Despite the look of protest McCullough shoots at me, I find myself stopping and looking for it, searching the immediate surrounding for the familiar form of the woman. I don't even have to venture too far from where I'm standing. Just an arm's length away from me, mirror shards litter the floor, and right on the biggest fragments. Oh no. I mean, like, there's Isabella, there's Zach, there's Becca, and there's the cursed demon lady. They speak. All singing the same mocking tune against my ears, letting it echo throughout the small Undercroft. You know, it'd be really creepy if they animated this and you actually got to see the lips move on the glass. Murmurs and laughters, jeering, scoffing, deriding, lacing venom into every crevice in my head, taunting me.
You dragged another person into this, Ashton.
Into another one of your silly little problems.
All because you can't fix them on your own. You really haven't changed, have you? Some hero you are.
Useless.
Pathetic.
You're wrong.
My mistake lies in the first instance I've answered. The very second denial slipped from my mouth, their words have also seeped into my heart, allowing it to prod and rouse my temper. Despite knowing they are merely doing this to goad me, each word, each syllable trickle into me, spurring the guilt I hope I've long buried.
Or is that simply what you've been telling yourself all this time? Something to make yourself feel better, perhaps?
You're the one who took that letter off Isabella's hand that day. You're
wonder. To know you're responsible for all of this.
What do you think I'm doing? Why do you think I'm still trying to fix this?
Oh, but you can't. It's already too late. And you know that.
It's rough.
You know all of this is futile.
Just face it, Ashton Frey. You're a failure, and they are the ones who have to pay for it.
A badge and a gun, and you still can't protect your own friends. Can't even solve a case for an old man.
Can't even bring right to justice.
Can't even keep his own family together. No wonder they left you. Before you do the same thing.
Jesus.
Mom and Dad are better off without little old you, aren't they? It's a good thing. that
Wow.
makes sense.
Pitiful, isn't it?
Woo.
Some
This is
detective
getting
you
rough.
are. Some friend you are. Some son you are. You might as well just throw that rank away. You're no use to people either way.
Shut it!
I hate this. I hate how this monster can easily get through to me. Every weakness, every insecurity it knows, to hear it said in my friend's voices even more so. But what I hate above all of it is...
You know it's true, though.
All of it. It's why all you can do is tell us to shut up. You don't want to hear a single word, because you're already aware of it. You can't even admit it to yourself. Who's the coward now?
But no matter how hard you try, you're not gonna be able to save anyone.
Shut it! Not a single word anymore.
I mean, just walk away, man.
In the end, your own incompetence will eventually lead to the deaths of everyone you care about.
It laughs, sharp and piercing as it sounds. Something in me snaps. A rage hastily unfurling, red filling my vision, and the next thing I know, I'm raising my hand and something grabs my wrist, followed by a buzz as another voice breaks through the haze.
Don't listen to it!
The fog from my mind lifts. Every sound, every noise returns to me, flooding my every senses. All at once, there's this deafening silence. Slowly, I become aware of my surroundings. Bottles of wine, barrels of liquor, the faint old scent of death and decay somewhere, and a hand holding onto my wrist as if to keep me from hurting myself. In my hands, a shard. Blood drips from where blood drips from wherein it has cut my palm. It is, I think they meant to put it, trailing down my wrist until it disappears behind my sleeve. Not too deep, negligible even. There is pain, however, a different kind, an ache somewhere else that stems not from the wound, but where every single word is hit. When I glance up at McCullough, she merely stares at me with wide, horrified eyes.
Don't listen to it. No matter what happens, don't do what it says. It's how it gets us.
My grip on the shard falters, but only after I nod and drop it entirely does she release her grip. Afterwards, she simply steps back and looks away, hugging her arms closer to herself. She breathes a sigh, heavy. Perhaps weighted with her own guilt, what this monster might have used against
Come
her.
on, we're getting close.
Whew! Getting crazy. She walks off without another comment, but there's worry in her as she gives the fragments one last glimpse. On the ground, they lie lifeless now. No more voices, no more insults, but even as I walk away, one whispered taunt continues to ring in my ears.
It's useless, Ashton Frey. You are going to die.
And you are going to die alone.
Oh, so creepy. A fear. Yeah, let's read this. Oh. Before he could go deeper into the wine cellar, Ashton began to hear voices coming from mirror shards on the floor, mocking him for his failures. Though before he could do anything rash, Marianne stopped him. Belatedly, he realized he had picked up a broken mirror shard. One that's been long kept in the darkest place in my heart. One that a small part of me wishes for. Oh, cool. Glad to know it's not locked. But that's also concerning that it's not locked. Has me a little worried. The trapdoor swings open without much fuss. It isn't even I'm debating on stopping now. So I got a few minutes left, but yeah, whatever. It isn't even locked. Probably left open for when Wright asks for some midnight snack. I make sure the coast is clear, of course, before I pull myself and help Makolo up. The butler of theirs is nowhere to be seen. He's probably sleeping, attending to his master, or doing some extra late-night work before turning in for the night. Meanwhile, Wright won't touch anything to do with the menial chores, not even with a 10-foot pole. It's next to impossible for him to linger here. No servants, no anyone. And just as easy as that, we're in. Gently, I close the hatch. If things go well, the same path will be our way out. If our luck doesn't hold, that's not an option now, is it? I have people waiting for me. I really don't want to think that what might happen. Sometimes it's best if we simply revel in the little victories. They're great blessings when everything else is going against you. And in a place like this, fraught with unknown dangers, it's a feeling that lasts only but a second. Suddenly, a sob. Oh, yep, here we go. Here we go. Ringing out from the distant part of the house, echoing through its empty halls. Beside me, slumped on the ground, pale and breathing heavily, Makoto immediately tenses. Her eyes go wide, and she grips to the side of the counter with a force that might be enough to crack it. If only she has the strength. I think now I'm going to stop it. I'm going to leave this a little cliffhanger. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, and I'll do the best I can to make it right. I'm Llama Joe, and I'll catch you guys later.